Good morning! How are my current and future subscribers today? I hope everything is going well with you. Welcome back. What are we doing today? Well, let me briefly recap yesterday. Yesterday, didn't get as far as I thought I was going to. I made it from the Carter Hydroelectric Dam in Mystery Lake to the Rangers Outpost / cabin, whatever it's called that I always forget. And the reason I only got that far was because a moose appeared right where I wanted to go. So I shot it. And of course, because I shot it, I have to then, skin it, quarter it, cook it up, that sort of thing. I was also discovered that in the ranger's house, I had enough bits and pieces left over to fix a couple of things and to make the travois. That's potentially fairly significant because it had a 75 kilogram carrying capacity. In fact, I cooked up the moose and then stuffed the travois with most of it, and water and repair items for the travois itself. I probably ought to stick some other things in there as well. And this is potentially, I had not realised, a game changer, because it means I can carry so much more with me, as long as the terrain allows me to drag the travois across it, which we'll see how that goes. I did do a bit of experimentation. I can't carry a revolver or a rifle or a bow while I'm dragging, but there are things we can do to kind of compensate. I don't know if I can get through the tunnel between Mystery Lake and Forlorn Muskeg. There's a lot I don't know about where I can take this thing. But if I can get it into the Forlorn Muskeg, that makes my life so much easier. So, having said all that, let's see where today takes us. What time of day is it? Okay. So yes, I'm not heading out this specific moment. I am trying to decide what to take with me. I will take a cured deer hide and rabbit pelts, because you never know what might come in handy. Where is it? Ah, there it is. As you can see, I already stuck some stuff in there. So this is potentially, as I say, profoundly useful.
Too much stuff to carry.
And I still have loads of space. So here's what I've got. Pelts to fix things, gut, whole bunch of meat, 3 litres of water, and what am I carrying that weighs so much? I don't really have an excuse now, do I? What am I carrying that weighs so much? Why am I carrying a bow? I don't need that. Well, I do need a bow, I don't need that old one, so I will drop that off. Yeah, this marks a spot when I hadn't been yelled at sufficiently by people to tidy up after myself. I can only assume. What am I carrying that weighs so much? Need to reload the revolver. No.
Too heavy.
I wish he'd stop saying that. I wish there was a way to mute his unhelpful remarks. I really do. I don't propose dumping everything on the travois just in case. I need to have enough stuff on me to... Ooh, I could take... Let's take a wolf pelt just in case I need to fix my trousers. So I got stuff. The moose I can't fix. The bear, I don't have a spare bear around, but that I could fix. That yeah, okay. Ooh. Did they change the sound that makes? It sounds like something dramatic's happening behind you when you do it. So hopefully that will keep me going for a while. I could conceivably stick a lot of stuff on there, but I'm not going to start abandoning my usual practice until such time as I don't need a tinder plug. Just drop that. That I'm taking along so I can brew tea with it. In fact, I can sort that out now. It always bothers me when I could leave that behind. Or put it on the travois. Then I'd have to spend time at some point trying to figure out what I can and cannot take with the travois. Do I have cloth? I do have cloth. I need one more piece of cloth. The reason I need one more piece of cloth is in case I have to make a snow shelter, and I need 5 cloth for that. So we will destroy those. What would be kind of useful is if you could do something like, strap the travois to a rope and then haul it up a cliff, but I guess that's not about to happen. That would be entirely too useful. Definitely want to take the rifle. I know there's at least one bear in forlorn muskeg. In fact, you can encounter it just following the railroad. It's near the overturned rail car. I can safely... I can drop off my... And I can drop off those. Yeah. I'll pick those up for reloading later. They're very tempted to take this. But I don't think I'll need that. Oh, could be wrong. Oh, let's make some old man's beard. No, don't have enough. Oh no, those are my dressings, aren't they? Yes, I forgot. I thought that was old man's beard. It's not, it's a old man beard. Old man's beard bandage. Not seeing anything I can technically do with that. Wow, that loses some... that gets damaged fairly quickly. I do need my pot. I don't know if I'll need the hacksaw, but every time I don't take the hacksaw, my question is always, where's my hacksaw? They ought to make a movie about that. You know the one? Dude, where's my car? If they make a movie about me playing The Long Dark, it'll be, dude, where's my hacksaw? Oh, and dude, where's my pot? And dude, where's my bedroll? That's a 79%. You know what? Let's clean this a bit. I can't remember at what point you start getting jams. I know I have had that issue in the past. I don't like this. I mean, this was not something you'd do with a real revolver. If your revolver got to that point, you'd replace the grip. At least I would. Do we think 37 rounds of ammunition is sufficient? I left the rest of it back at the coastal highway, didn't I? Do I want a potato? Do I want charcoal? You know, I could probably get away with... nah, I won't. I could take the snares with me. So now that you've got now that I've got the extra dragging capacity, I don't want to overdo it because I don't know what I'm going to run into and what I can and cannot drag with me. I probably ought to go and get...
The pack is getting kind of heavy.
Yeah, we can sort out the pack problem. Oh, he's getting tired. I'm just wondering if I ought to go collect the wolf meat I left because, oh, it's probably gone by now. Oh, no, it shouldn't have. When I was coming along, I shot a wolf, and because of the moose and I wanted to lighten my load, I dropped it up here somewhere. But that's the direction we'll be heading. And from what I recall, the biggest risk in that direction is a wolf. There's another wolf down over there. I should know, I've done quite a bit of hunting around there. Where did I leave that spare meat? If I can't find it, I can't find it, I guess. Huh, acorns. The other thing I did yesterday was see if I could find any salt in any of the cabins sufficient to justify making a meat curing box, which would be relatively straightforward to do around here, but I didn't find that. Here we go.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
What I don't want is to get to the forlorn muskeg and experience a blizzard. That would be distinctly unpleasant. Because I do have a fair way to go there, and I've only seen a bit of it. I've walked across the forlorn muskeg in different runs, not this one, 2 or 3 times. Once in stalker mode. Don't remember to what extent I used flares and torches, but I think I did use quite a few. Ran across the bear. Well, not ran across it, saw it, and was able to stay away. One of the major dangers I understand about forlorn muskeg is you don't really want to walk across all the ice. There's a very good chance you'll simply fall in. Apparently there are safe routes across. I'm going to just do the easy thing and walk round it. It does occur to me, you know, that one thing I could do with the travois is put sticks. Oh, yeah, one of my campfires. Oh, in case anybody's wondering, and I'll probably mention it again, yesterday I experienced an oddity where my frame rate suddenly dropped down to 60 frames a second. When I reran, everything was fine, and right now I'm at 120 frames a second. Yeah. If I look up at the sky, this is fairly normal performance, so I can only assume that the game had a bit of a glitch yesterday, for whatever reason, because nothing else changed. Let's see about getting some sticks, just in case I need a snow shelter. There is a safe-ish spot up near one of the radio towers. There's a hollow tree which I have stayed in winter mute, if anybody remembers me doing that. If anybody was watching,
I can carry much more.
was watching me do that. But who knows, I might need to build a shelter. And that's not a branch. Well, it is a branch, but it's not the kind of branch I want. Yeah, the other wolf is sort of over there. I could actually go and see if I can flush it out now, just to save myself the problem later on. But typically, I think I've seen it down in that valley towards. There's a hut down there. It's typically in that region. I leave fires wherever I go. Yeah, I've told you before, that's the one where I shot a moose for the first time. It actually charged me up there, and I got lucky, and it finally dropped dead, more or less at my feet. Otherwise, I would have taken a pounding. Well, that should be 10. I only need 5 more sticks for a shelter. Yeah, the reason for the... Oh yeah, that's my old... I'm not going to get anything from it. Yeah, this was here to fix my cabin fever, as was this. And so at various times I've lit fires outside so that I could do things like cooking and not get too afflicted by cabin fever. Yeah, move that over. Oh, he's had a busy day, has he not? So if I need more sticks, 5 sticks is easy to get. Wouldn't be surprised if I had...
Too much stuff to carry.
Wouldn't be surprised if I had 5 sticks lying around in here somewhere. One day I'll clear out the body. Cedar firewood. Yeah, I'm going to leave the cedar firewood. Just in case I come back and I need it. Yeah, as you can see, I spent long enough around here that I accumulated quite a bit of stuff. I didn't put sticks up here. Must admit, a little part of my brain says, yes you did, but I don't, obviously not. I mean, apart from these sticks, that's different. I didn't drop some over here, did I? No. I wasn't organised and put some away. Right. It's not quite late enough, although actually, you know what?
Someone's gotta go.
Oh, remind me. Eventually when I come back I need to pick up ptarmigan. Tell you what we'll do. We'll just pass idle time until it gets properly dark.
Not sure why I feel so tired.
That's because you are tired, mate. Yesterday's live stream did surprisingly well. It's currently at 91 total views. That makes it one of my more successful live streams. 4th most successful, possibly. I've got 3 which went above 100 views, and then I've got this one. So all I have to do is survive until I can get round to the Spence family homestead, or whatever it's called. Right, with luck. With luck, here we go. Let's grab a couple of litres of water, which you will complain about. Simply so that I've got 6 litres near enough on me.
I need to drop something.
And let's see what it's like outside. Hopefully I didn't forget anything. No, that's not too bad. I can live with that. So, eat my little scrap. And as you can see, I've got some cured meat as well. Oh, grief. Don't you just hate it when it does that? Hey, I'm going to leave you with 0.04 kilograms. Right. Here we go. Of course, technically, if I had any sense, I would not go out in this weather, but I should have everything I need to survive even in a blizzard. I hope I just didn't invoke Murphy's Law there. It seems the other thing you can't do is carry a torch. I mean,
If I can drop
yeah,
it,
that's all I can
disappear.
do. So I need... That's 4, isn't it? Nope. Okay, I thought it was. Oh, brother. Wind's already picking up. Now this will get interesting. Because I don't know how fast he gets tired, or hungry, or thirsty hauling this thing. This is all new to me. So wolf should be off to my right somewhere. Hopefully it'll stay down there. Wind's coming in the direction I would prefer, so if it doesn't see me and doesn't smell me, hopefully it won't just come ambling up to me. Didn't realise acorns were so prevalent around here. But then, again, I haven't been here since I installed the Far Territories DLC. Is it Far Territories? Or am I getting that mixed up with Minecraft? Ew. Yeah, you're going to be a problem, aren't you? Well, not that much of a problem. Wow. That travois does not last forever, does it? Sorry about that, Mr. Wolf. Yeah. Still. May as well grab this. So this is going to be the first, I say obstacle, getting through that tunnel. I'm sure somebody with a lot more expertise could have been told me whether it was possible carrying this lot, but and I think that way. Where are we? That's the dam. We are currently down here. So, oh, what's this? Huh. Oh, I think I have found that. So yeah, down there off to my right is the trapper's cabin. Your definition of steep slope leaves a little to be desired, and why do I get the feeling this is the bit where I am going to run into trouble, and I'm just going to have to leave stuff. No space. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh no. Can't just crawl along, can I? Oh. Well, I suppose that was to be expected. Can't get through the tunnel with the travois. And I'm guessing I can't get through this way either. Although, you know, honestly, it looks like I should, but I betcha. Oh, no. Okay. That is satisfying. Alright.
Too heavy.
So, welcome to Forlorn Muskeg. So what I need to do here is essentially turn left as soon as I decently can. Wow, that loses health fairly quickly. So I can't go up steep slopes. Yeah, the bear I encountered was ahead of me last time. I don't know how far it wanders. So in principle, if I make it... Ooh. Stick! Actually, let's grab some sticks. 1, 2, 3. There we go. That will allow me to make a shelter if I have to. And let's have a quick look up here. The last time in Wintermute I made it to the tower. I'm not going up there now. That's birch, isn't it? I don't think I need birch. You know, one tactic might be to drop this. Actually, do you know what? Let's do that. Let's scout the region first, and hopefully don't forget where I left everything. Yeah, you don't want to be travelling over that. So we'll be going around over that way. And there is, I think, a wolf down there. And you know what I just did? Oh, there it is. The snow's covering up my footprints. There's another stick over there. Looks like birch. So yeah, we need to go around. And last time there was a wolf here. If anybody has any useful advice about travois use in the game, this would be a good time to tell me. Oh, that's maple. I definitely want maple. Yep. Because I think I've used up all my maple sticks. Is that maple? Or is that just... No, that's not. Is it? Oh, it is. Wow, this thing certainly needs fixing a lot, so it's a good job I brought repair materials with me. That's handy. What time of day is it? I always need this. It's kind of funny because early game I did not make a huge point, and now it's been so useful. It's one of those things I will pick up at almost every opportunity. Yes, I know. I'm trying to go around it. I can see why people don't like this place. It really does not look nice. Now, it occurs to me, actually, if I attempt to go to the broken railroad, I think there are parts of that I won't be able to take this with me. So this is where, yeah. You know what I ought to do? Let's, that's not helpful. Oh! Bother! Bother, 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 bother. Alright. Now I am potentially in trouble. Still, I'm not actually getting cold. And I do know roughly the direction I'm supposed to be heading. And I may just need to hole up and hunker down if I can find a spot. So in principle, if I keep off the ice,
Never felt so.
all right. And the reason I'm keeping going is I have absolutely no choice. Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? I can't get round? Oh, bother. Alright, now I am in quite serious trouble. Told you I didn't want to run into this here. What's my best advice? Well, at least I'm warming up. Somewhat. Let's get away from the ice. Falling 3 times through the ice is not something I recommend. And I am not going to find shelter here in a hurry, am I? Maybe up here. Okay, snow shelter time. Oh, come on. Oh, right. That was not great, it has to be said. That was not good. Alright, I'm dreadfully sorry. I have actually got to go use the bathroom rather urgently. Be right back. Sorry about that. Where was I? Trying to survive.
Drained.
Yeah, let's drink some water. Get his condition up. Eat some food. And sleep for a couple of hours, see how that treats me. This is all working, isn't it? Okay, well, at least I'm slightly warmer. Frostbite risk. Oh.
Need to rest soon.
Yeah. I don't have a lot of choice here. This is not good. Should have brought firewood with me, shouldn't I? I mean, he's warm enough. All right. Where's my travois? Okay, let's move this down to here so I don't lose it. Do I have time for a fire? I need a fire. I need firewood quite urgently.
Freezing.
Yeah. And that's not good.
I need to find a place to rest.
Let's light a fire. See whether that helps. This is the first time I've actually had to deal with this. Brother, this is not a situation I wanted to be in. I suppose it was inevitable, though.
I'd lay down right here if I thought I'd ever wake up again.
Well, it looks like I got permanent frostbite too.
Something's making me feel tired.
Well, I did put all my... Yeah, I thought so. How can I... Oh, yeah, that's why. I'm not sure I can... What happens if I do that? I don't actually know what happens if I take these off, because they're freezing me to death. Oh, brother. Not sure whether this will keep me warm enough. But I'm guessing the fact that my clothes are all frozen is not helping me. Okay, hypothermia got healed. And it looks like I should just be able to sleep. Oh, drat, I forgot. I should have drunk water. I just got myself in. Nope. So, yeah, this is a problem. I need a fire. But I also need to get out, don't I? And my crampons. All right.
So cold. Just want to lay down for a bit.
Yeah, I'm in real trouble. Let's head back to where I can build a fire. Because I'm in serious trouble. One, I've never had this before, and I need a fire. I desperately need a good long-term fire. I'm sure if any of my regulars are watching, they're probably screaming at me right now. Yeah, this is what I'm after. What we'll do here is... Alright, let's make a fire. Yeah. I can't build a fire here, can I?
So cold.
I bet you I can't build a fire here. It's going to let me. Alright. So, in principle, if I hopefully, if I stay by the fire, I might get away with this. And I am warming up. Whole purpose of this is just to stretch things out just long enough so that I can dash over here, grab that, yep, grab by the fire, and stay by the fire. But now I have permanently damaged myself. I'm really not sure. What I'm going to do next, to be honest with you. How come the campfire is only good for 5 minutes? I just loaded fire on it.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I don't have much choice. I think this is probably going to be the death of me. I mean, wet is better than frozen, but not by much. And whoa, how come that campfire died out so fast? It should have been good for 5 hours. Did I not? Alright. I could have sworn I harvested this. Alright, let's... Yeah, you can see the general trick here. No, don't think so. Hey, Fireheart. I'm dying. Literally. Fell through the ice. I've got frostbite. Yep, frostbite. That's why my yep, I know it's permanent. You can see I suffered quite badly from it, despite the fact that I'm just in the process of basically warming up, and I might actually yeah, so do I. This is burning out awfully quickly. I got the travois. I fell through the ice trying to drag a travois across the ice. I thought I'd be safe because I was close to the shore, but apparently not. So this experiment has run its course. I think I'm getting out of here. I'm going to head back to Mystery Lake and reconsider what my options are. Soon as I oh, my socks are as soon as everything is more or less dried up, yeah, I'm not happy. And I don't have time. Oh, brother. I am in a seriously bad position here. Came out to the forlorn muskeg just in time to nearly die. Yeah. The only thing that's keeping me alive is this and this. Ah, brother. Hang on, how long's this got to burn? An hour. Alright. Let's sleep for an hour. Alright. Okay. Slightly better situation. So now I am in a quandary. I can't make it round the ice with my stuff. It's late. I don't have the means to build another snow shelter, so I think I'm out of here. Yeah. This was a disaster. There is another possibility, but I'm not going to entertain right at this precise second, and that is instead of coming this way round. The problem with this way round that I came is you have to cross the ice at one point, and I don't think there's another way round, and the ice broke underneath me. The other possibility is I go to the far end along the railway, hope that I can get across the railway with my stuff, avoid the bear. I basically just made myself extremely vulnerable to bear attacks. But yeah, the problem is I thought I could take it across the ice, and the ice promptly broke under me. Which did not make my day, I can tell you. So I'm heading back to Mystery Lake to reconsider everything that I'm doing here. Because at least I know the way back to the ranger cabin is moderately safe. But my mistake was trying to cross the ice with it, I think. Because I have crossed... Well, no, I haven't crossed that ice in this. I got to find another way round if I want to get to the Spence family farmstead. So I am, heading back to the ranger station. And right now it's carrying a big chunk of moose. I loaded all my moose onto it. I am not playing Misery. I did promise that if I died, I would. The next run I do would be Interloper. So, but I'm not dead. I should have carried firewood on the travois so I could keep a fire overnight. I didn't realise. I thought because I was in the snow shelter and warm, I would be all right. But no. No, the reason was I was wearing frozen clothes. So I should have... Yeah, I did that all wrong. Good heavens. I just noticed I got 44 people watching. Hello everybody. Why do I get the feeling you all showed up to see if I would die? I'm going to have to stop making prophetic titles. We come from a dark abyss. The full quote for that, by the way, is, and I can't remember who said it, is we come from a dark abyss, we return to a dark abyss, we call the luminous interval life. So that's where that comes from. And I knew the moment I put that down, I knew when I put that beginning of that quote down that I was just asking for trouble. I don't know. I don't know the dynamics of the number of people you have watching versus the number of people engaged in chat. Yeah, 44. I think 44 watching concurrently might be a record, actually. and this early into the stream too. Normally, the number of people watching concurrently increases in about the last hour. Yeah, look what I was carrying. The good news is my carrying capacity hasn't changed. Oh, brother. Well, as long as some of them subscribe. Oh, I've got 46 watching now. I'm very tempted to beg, like a rich young girl asking her parents for a pony for Christmas. If you're enjoying this, any of you 46, 48, 48, please subscribe. I'd like to get to 150. Oh, I didn't know there was a cougar warning flyer. You may hear a cougar before you'll see it. All right, let's 53 watching. Fireheart. Oh, hang on. Oh. 54. This keeps climbing. Oh, and there would be a... That was a complete and utter unmitigated disaster.
Leave something behind.
Well, if I see a cougar, I'm shooting it. I don't have much choice, to be honest. What time of day is it? Oh, it's way too early. Let's at least take a look outside. Oh, there's the radio tower in the distance. Been to that. I think I got caught out in a blizzard going to that too. So everything is in... Oh, I need to fix that. Alright, so we need to fix a few things. The bearskin cloak's okay. That's alright. Those are okay. New. Decent. Okay, I need to fix a few things. New. Alright. So... yeah. So that's what's happened to me. That is profoundly irritating, I can tell you. So now I have to consider what I'm going to do, bearing in mind I'm down, what's that, nearly 25% of my health? I could sustain one bear mauling, I think. I don't think I survived two. So, yeah, that's problematic. I'm actually at a loss. Not as to, I mean, you know, if I want to continue to survive, I can do that. I can go back. I could just go back to Coastal Highway and survive there. I don't think there are cougars in the Coastal Highway. So actually, there's a problem. I could suffer one cougar attack and I'm dead. I really am, somewhat perturbed as to what to do. If my goal was simply to survive, that would be straightforward enough. I could simply stay here. It's very, very early at night. The problem is, if I try and continue with what I was doing, let's say I go down to the other end of the Forlorn Muskeg, I don't know if I can make my way around that way. Not carrying the travois. I don't know. I could go back the way I came and just simply not take the travois with me. Yeah, not entirely sure what I'm going to do next, to be honest with you, except recover. Well, to be honest, to prepare for Interloper, I'm not likely to use this. What I would do is a series of runs. I would probably just run Interloper and die over and over and over again until I get it right, which is more or less what I did with Walker. I did die 3 or 4 times at the beginning of the streaming process, and that brought me to where I am. Here, Fireheart, have you seen how many people I've got watching now? Yes, I know. I think that is a record. Thank you, everybody. Hang on, I'm just going to check something here. Ah. 70. There's nothing funny about 70. Go to sleep, Fireheart. You don't have to stay awake for my benefit. I'm quite capable of killing myself entirely on my own. Right. Let us fix things. What do I need to fix? I need to fix my boots, my hat, boots and hat. Okay. And I know I have a deerskin out here. Where's my deerskins? $74. I apologise everybody for counting along. I've never had so many people watching a single live stream, I don't think. In fact, I'm certain I haven't. Right. Let's repair that. Oh, congratulations! Well done! That is good news. That's okay. I'm surprised I didn't actually take more damage. So, I've got. Okay, what are my options? My options are I completely abandon trying to survive in the forlorn muskeg. That's option number 1. Option number 2. I don't think it works that way. If it's the same account, I think it counts only as 1. Or if it's the same IP address, I think it counts as only 1. But anyway. So, what are my options? Try again at the Forlorn Muskeg, okay, without the travois, and hopefully I can cross the ice or find a way around that section. Option number 2, go to the far end of the Forlorn Muskeg and try to make my way around that way. Option number 3, just go straight across the Forlorn Muskeg and head to the Broken Railroad. That's kind of tempting, actually. Option number 4, stay here for a bit until my nerves recover. Option number 5, head back to I don't know, I could go hunt ptarmigan. I haven't done that yet. Hunt ptarmigan, shoot a wolf, because the two will almost certainly go hand in hand. Head back to the coastal highway, finish my firearms trade with the whatchamacallit, the trader. It's kind of tempting to do that, you know. I haven't hunted ptarmigan yet. It is somewhat dispiriting to see myself having harmed myself that much. If I'd had more experience, it probably wouldn't have happened. If I'd brought firewood with me, I probably would have been alright, but unfortunately everything just happened exactly wrong. Next time I take firewood. Oh, you know, I could do that. I could take firewood. I could go back, see if I can't find a way around. I've got enough food. I could do that, actually. Because we know I can get that far. So if I take enough firewood with me, I might actually be good to go. Let's consider that as an option. I will go better prepared this time. If any of the 79 people watching have an opinion, let me know. I am inclined to... Oh, did I not? Yeah. I am actually quite inclined to go back, but this time load myself up with firewood. If there was something I was definitely missing from this little excursion, it was firewood. Where's my... Oh, and I need to drop the green maple sapling. Okay, what we're going to do is I'm going to sort everything out and see how I go from there. And yeah, I don't really want to give that up. I need more cloth. Yes, alright. We're going to go back to forlorn muskeg. Just not right now. I am first of all going to drop stuff. Drop that. I'm going to need more cloth because that oh, go ahead, go to sleep, mate. So what we're going to be doing then is getting ready for my next excursion. While I seriously consider what I need. Oh, thank you. Good night, Fireheart. Just so you know, I won't be streaming tomorrow. I'm going to Manchester tomorrow. I will probably stream Wintermute on Sunday, and then we'll be back to this run on Monday, just so that everybody knows. So, firewood, sticks, get some. Let us be about this in a serious fashion. At least I don't have to worry about a moose. But I do want firewood. Lots and lots of firewood.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Now, funnily enough, Wintermute, I am in the process of dyeing in the forlorn muskeg. Except, I actually went through that somewhat better. Ah. I wish there was a way I could use the fire plugs as fuel, but apparently you can't, which is profoundly irritating. Why am I carrying a fresh wool? Oh yes, I was going to drop it, wasn't I? Right. Alright. I'm dreadfully sorry, people. I've actually got to go and go back to the bathroom. I'm sorry. I think I either drank too much coffee or I've got a kidney stone passing out of my urethra. I shall be right back. Right, I'm back. What was I doing? I was collecting firewood, wasn't I? Okay. You have no idea how irritated I am that I got frostbite and nearly died. I did not anticipate falling through the ice because I'd been around that area before and not had a problem. I suppose the thing is, if you're carrying multiple kilograms on a travois, even though the weight would be somewhat spread out, yeah, obviously not spread out enough. Okay. I also need sticks, have cloth. I need to load up on everything. Let's make the assumption that I am going to have similar experiences again and be better prepared, frostbite or no frostbite. Talking about being better prepared, there's still that wolf down there to consider. And I'm pretty certain he does come up on the railroad sometimes. Not seeing much in the way of branches up here. Yeah, he's typically down there towards the hut. Unless it's the one I shot earlier today. You know what? It could easily be the one I shot earlier today. So I'm not sure I want to risk it. I'm going to be a chicken. Gros poulet. That's me. This'll make my son laugh when I tell him about it this evening. At least I hope it makes him laugh. I mean, that would be the intent of telling him. I'm highly tempted to say something daft like, I am continuing this live stream until I get 100 viewers, but no, I will get seriously hungry by that point, I have no doubt. I have dismantled everything I think in the house that can be used as firewood. Yeah, this is the way the moose charged me the first time I shot it. Came straight up that hill. This time I actually shot it more or less from the porch, and my shooting rating is high enough that I was able to hit it until it fell over. Sticks. I definitely need sticks. I don't need acorns. Okay, that's for the snow shelter.
I need to drop something.
Because I think without that snow shelter I would have been dead. I mean, I came close enough as it was. This is just walker difficulty. So if anybody's wondering, yeah, walker difficulty can kill you just like that if you make a mistake. Looks like a blizzard's blowing in. I have absolutely no idea what accent that was supposed to be, or if it sounded any different from my usual accent. Of course I would still be carrying this, wouldn't I? I need more cloth. What have I got that I can harvest? I know I have some stuff. I thought I had some stuff. Why? I know I took down... Oh, here we go. Curtains. So I will... make sure I have enough for that. Hey, Bubba. Yes, well, if you notice my health bar, you'll see that I have permanent damage from frostbite. Because I headed into the forlorn muskeg, got caught in a blizzard, fell through the ice 3 consecutive times. And then I wasn't experienced enough to deal with it properly because of my. Even though I built a snow shelter, it didn't. And even though I warmed up, I still got frostbite. So I am actually going to go back. And try again, but this time I'm going to take more stuff with me, so that I can at least survive a couple. I've got a better idea now what to do next time. So I have. Whoops. Yeah, I'm gathering firewood so I can take that with me. Oh no, I mean I came this close, I think, to dying, but I got away with it. So this time though, I am going to go probably back the same way. That is, you go into the forlorn muskeg and then turn left and see if I can't find another way around the ice. I know in Wintermute I went across the ice. I'm going to try not to this time. Make sure I have enough wood and everything else. And if that doesn't work, well, that's what I was trying to do. I was on one of the sides. On one of the sides, I was in the middle of a blizzard. Was I in the middle of a blizzard at the time? Oh, now I can't remember. Tried to take the travois across the ice, which I thought, okay, it's only a short little bit, and then fell through 3 times because I thought, oh, I can make it again. But yeah, no, that's ultimately what gave me the frostbite. So this time, or next time, which won't be today at this rate, sorry guys, this time I will try and find a way around the same way I was going, but try a different way. If that doesn't work, go across the other side and try and go around that way. And if that doesn't work, go to Broken Railroad. Now I won't be able to take the travois into Broken Railroad. I know there's pretty certain you can't get round some of that. But we'll see. We'll see. And if I die, I return at Interloper. I am using crampons. I am using crampons all the time. They never come off. But backing up with the travois didn't turn out to be quite as... Yeah. If I'd been walking, I'd have probably been fine. Without the travois, obviously. But, yeah, that was entertaining. For the... How many people were watching me do that? 50 or 60? Yes, I know. That's one of the things I might actually do as preparation. There's ptarmigan apparently available at near the Carter hydroelectric dam. Anna was telling me that there's ptarmigan there, so I might go hunt ptarmigan. Be better prepared. My limited experience so far of the forlorn muskeg is it is a nightmare. Yep, that's exactly it. That's where I'll probably head. So this isn't me stopping in Mystery Lake. This is me getting ready for forlorn muskeg, really. Oh. Oh, I forgot about that. There's a handy deer there. Wolf picked it up last time. Did I shoot that wolf? This was kind of fun in a sick sort of fashion. Yeah, the local wolf picked this up. Well, I hope everybody is finding it enthralling. All 97 of them. That was yesterday. That was yesterday when I shot the moose. Yeah. I haven't seen the bear on the lake. I know there is one, but I haven't seen it. I've never seen the bear in this region. Yeah, no. I used the rifle pretty much from the porch. Just waited for the moose to get moderately close, and shot it till it fell over. It never even charged me. Just got a bit irritated. The travois is actually loaded down with moose meat, and I completely went the wrong way, didn't I? That was not clever. I was focusing on talking to you. Yeah, the moose showed up. I was literally going to go straight across Mystery Lake to the Forlorn Muskeg, and the moose was right in the way. And so he spawns over here. Hang on. Carter Hydroelectric is off to my right, so it would spawn over there. And with those fishing huts, that makes a useful place. And I have shot deer. Sorry, not deer. I've shot bear from the fishing huts in Coastal Highway twice and Bleak Inlet once. Okay, we have just surpassed 100 people watching the live stream. That is remarkable. Yep, 100 watching, it says. It was 101. Hang on a second. Let me just have a check over here. But I still only have 135 subscribers. Today's live stream so far has 172 views. I mean, that is absolutely... This just became my... Yeah, right now 102 live viewers, it says. And 172 views so far. Heh. All right. Should do something with the old man's beard lichen. I didn't realise I'd gathered so much. Yeah. I packed my travois with quite a bit of moose.
Might have to drop some gear.
No, I'm not. I wouldn't even know how to do it, and I wouldn't if I did know. It's simply not worth my doing. Oh no, I turned down somebody who effectively offered me to offered me that service, didn't I? That Twitch person. If these are bots, don't tell me. I don't want to know. All I know is, if they are, they're not me. I grant you, 111 is I must admit, it's not something I would ever dream of doing. It's not that important. I'm not. No, no, seriously. You know me by now. I'm doing this for the fun of it. I am. The only thing I find slightly weird is that I've got 111 people watching. Hey Danny, how you doing? Yeah, the only thing that slightly gets me, with 111 people watching, I would expect at least a few of them to subscribe. But yeah. Oh. We're kind of speculating, Danny, on where all these viewers are coming from. Oops. Why would ChatGPT be wanting to watch a 59-year-old man playing The Long Dark on Walker difficulty? Maybe if I was playing Misery and I was 300 days in, but you know. Oh really? Unfortunately, I haven't done any Long Dark I haven't done any Long Dark tutorials. No, I am playing Wintermute at the weekends, so that is the closest thing to a tutorial. Anything I do should not necessarily be regarded as a tutorial. Maybe an object lesson in not how to do things. There are some games I can do tutorials. I could do it for Minecraft. I could do it for Sky. Oh, yes. Bubba can tell you about the time I've gotten lost on maps. Pleasant Valley, in the middle of a blizzard. That's not an experience I'm likely to forget in a hurry. I need to make some more water. Which one is AC, Bubba? Oh, yes, this is true. Danny, that sounds a bit like the ravine. Oh. Because there's this horrible section in the ravine, which is a real pain in the bottom to get... okay, that wasn't the ravine. The ravine doesn't have any predators. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing now. Yeah, the only problem with Ravine is getting past the crash site. That's where I actually got stuck. Uh, Getting between Coastal Highway and Desolation Point isn't too bad. Oh. Mind you, when I went between Coastal Highway and Desolation Point. Oh! Oh, yes. Okay, yeah, I know. I know roughly where you were. And yeah, you're right. I don't think you can get through that way. But I don't remember an avalanche in Milton. Yeah, that's right. I have not been to Blackrock, obviously. The areas I have been... Hang on. Oh, Crumbling Highway. Yeah. The areas I have been are basically Mountain Town, Mystery Lake, Pleasant Valley, Ravine, Bleak Inlet, Coastal Highway, Crumbling Highway, Desolation Point. Now been to Forlorn Muskeg briefly. So that's where I'm going to be revisiting with an intent of going on to Broken Railroad. Oh, and Mountain Town. So I haven't been to the top part of the map. And I definitely need to make some water. Oh, is that all the firewood I had? Ew. Okay, I need everything now, don't I? Where's a good place to find firewood? Oh. People's definition of a good place does tend to vary, although I am inclined to agree that yeah, Forlorn Muskeg is a nightmare just based on my limited experience so far. Bleak Inlet isn't actually so bad. I ended up rather liking Bleak Inlet. And of course, you've always got the benefit of being able to reload all your ammunition there. I need to cook up my wolf meat at some point. That's why I wanted to try and spend some time there, see what it was like. Now I know. And I can safely say, yeah, I'm sure there are people who specialize in the place. Yeah, that sounds about right. I ought to be making notes, but
Gotta go.
oh, you're kidding me. Apparently I left some snares here and forgot completely about them. That's funny. You're lucky, Mr. Rabbit. Why do you need to record that? Oh, I see. The DLC is definitely worth getting, of course. I mean, I didn't have it for ages. And now that I've got it, yeah, it's very, very useful. Nope. No more spoilers than I can absolutely avoid. It's typically a wolf here, isn't there? I've hunted enough deer here to know that there is a wolf in this general direction, unless I've shot it already, which is entirely possible. I know if you head up over that way and round, there's another one. Oh, grief, 11 o'clock. I've been going for over 2 hours now. And everybody should be aware that I don't typically do more than about 2 hours, 2:15 on a good day. 2.5, because my brain starts to fall apart.
I need to find food.
Ooh. Not so much of the old, Bubba. I'm middle-aged. For certain values of middle-aged. Yeah, no, there. When I 60 years, didn't you know 60 is the new 40? No, I've got nearly 2 decades on you, Bubba. So, in case anybody's wondering, I do not necessarily recommend wandering around in thick fog unless you've got a halfway decent idea of where you're going. Which I think I do. This is actually kind of funny. I'm pretty certain I know where I'm going. Yes, I do. But when all you can see is this, it's surprisingly easy to convince yourself that you don't know where you are. This is not completely unrealistic. And the way that blizzards work in the game, yeah, I've never actually been out in a blizzard, but I have been in a blizzard safely in a car, grief, about 50 years ago, and it was very disorienting. Not being able to all this, it's the same thing you see here during a blizzard. All that swirling snow, and all you can see is that little bit of road in front of you. Now, luckily, if you're on a road, you know it's going that way. But imagine that when you don't have an absolute landmark to see, and yeah, that could be a problem. Yeah, it is as easy as it is here. I think in places like the Antarctic, where they have the permanent people working there, I don't know if they still do it this way, but I mean, it used to be the case. If you were going to go to the toilet, you had guide ropes to take you there and back, and you had to clip onto them, because people could just, in very short distance, get completely disoriented and then go wandering off in the wrong direction. Yes, but I have died a few times. I'm just not in a hurry to repeat that. So, to the 119 people watching, I am going to have to bring this to a close, because I have now been going for about an hour and 2.25 hours. I'm sorry about that, but I have to go and get lunch and things. So, if everybody enjoyed this, which hopefully you did, please leave a like. If you really enjoyed it, please subscribe. It would be hilarious with all of you watching if I got to 150 subscribers today. That would be quite something. Yeah, I'm sorry. I have. If I have. What is it? Clint? What is it? Harry Callahan says, "Man's got to know his limitations." Anyway, like I say, this run will continue Monday, 9 o'clock Greenwich Mean Time. If you're particularly interested in Wintermute, I will be running Wintermute on Sunday morning, 9 o'clock Greenwich Mean Time. I won't be streaming tomorrow because... No, that's Dirty Harry. Because tomorrow I'm going to Manchester. So, I hope you all have a good day and a good evening. Sorry, yeah, and a good evening if you've got that coming up, and a good weekend. And I will see you all next time. And again, O'Houlihan. No, Harry Callahan. Dirty Harry. Oh, that's probably before your time, isn't it? Yeah. Sorry, this is the most convenient time for me to stream, I'm afraid. Well, stop interrupting me, Bubba. Well, let's see. The first Dirty Harry, the first movie, came out, what, 1972? Yeah, that was definitely before your time. I can't remember when I first saw Dirty Harry, I must admit, but it was probably before you were born. No, it's not for soccer. I'm going to visit my son in Manchester. I don't care about soccer. But my son I do care about, so yeah, that's where I'm going tomorrow. Wasn't the last Dirty Harry made in the 80s? Sudden Impact? Was it Sudden Impact? No. Oh, grief. Actually, yeah, I'm not sure. Oh yeah, he should be fine. Although he's had a bit of a stomach bug this week, so anyway, I'm still going to go down and see him tomorrow, unless I get a stomach bug or something. Right, now that Bubba has delayed me enough by continuing to engage me in conversation, he's doing it again. It's only 20 years, Bubba. A generation is what, 40 years? Anyway, I will see you all next time. I am now going to quickly go and hit the various buttons to stop the stream, unless I forget, like the time before last where I had about 3 minutes of complete blankness broadcasting. So, see you all. Be